Hello, I'm the Anime Viewer 66, and today we're going to be taking a look at Mob Psycho 100, also known as, apparently to some people, the second coming of One Punch Man. Seriously, does it live up to this hype of being just as good as One Punch Man? No, it doesn't. It's not even close, and I'm tired of people saying it is. But here's why. The story is pretty straightforward. You start off with your main character Mob, who is a wicked, powerful psychic. But the only problem is that, well, he, for lack of a better word, goes into the avatar state. Yeah, basically. Whenever he gets too angry or frustrated, his power goes way super OP and just destroys everything. Now, I would argue that he could just train with his powers more and more and get more accustomed to them. But no, that's not where the story goes. Instead of he meets this idiot named Reagan, who is basically a scam artist and tells Mob, listen, you can never use your powers against humans. Not ever. Doesn't matter the situation. Doesn't matter if they have powers. Doesn't matter about anything. You are too powerful to use your powers against anyone, which is stupid. Okay, in numerous times in the show, both against other psychics and against, like, just bullies, Mob basically very hindrance to use his powers. He doesn't want to use his power against them because Reagan has told him don't do it. But when people are bullying you, even if it's like just regular bullies or like other people that have these psychic powers, I would say it's okay to defend yourself. I'm sorry, this is just a stupid setup for something. If you have the power to defend yourself and others, you should use that power. If someone's being a jerk, you should stop them from being a jerk. It's just that simple. And Reagan just tries to make it like this weird, complicated mess of, no, you're just too powerful and all this sort of thing. But then he also pulls this other thing where Reagan tries to say, but you are the same as everyone else. And it tries to pull the stupidest message that I've ever heard in my life. The message basically goes, everyone is equal, everyone is the same, no one is better than anyone else, which I think is stupid. I'm sorry, rather if you like to admit it or not, that's just not true. I prefer to go with the whole Hero Academia way of thinking about it. Of, I'm sorry, not all people are created equal. Some are smarter, some are faster, some have better athletic ability. It's just how it is. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't improve yourself, that over time you can become just as good through training, hard work, and whatnot. But just saying, oh, because this other person is like better at something, I shouldn't have to try to be better than this person just because they're naturally gifted. No, because someone's naturally gifted, yeah, you're going to have to work harder than them to achieve at something that they're gifted at, but that doesn't make the fact that they're doing something great any less great. And it just really annoys me at this. There's also a little side thing in this story where Mob tries to go off and basically, well, how should I put this? He wants to impress this girl that he really likes, and even though he can bend the forces of reality, apparently that's not good enough for this girl. No. She wants someone who's really strong and can run fast. And I'm sorry, but if I had someone that was like, if I knew that there was someone that had incredible, like, mind bending abilities, and they were like, hey, want to be friends or whatever? And I'd be like, yeah, you can bend the forces of reality. Why would I not? And this chick is just like, nah, that isn't that interesting to me. She's just an idiot. Also, this show seems to have the opposite problem of what One Punch Man had, where, well, maybe not the opposite, but a sort of weird reverse of it. In One Punch Man, you had Saitama not being recognized by anyone for his powers, even though he had all these amazing abilities. No one really recognized him for it, except maybe Genos. But in this one, everyone is willing to recognize Mob's power, at least among the other psychics. And Mob, because of his stupid training from Reagan, doesn't really see himself as anything special. And that's sad because he really is special. It's just sad to see someone with such amazing innate talents at something try to go for something else that they're just not skilled at. It's really annoying. And I'm sorry that this episode has been a bit more rambly than most, but the simple fact of the matter is, I just hate this anime. It was a pain to get through. It really was. The one saving grace was it had really cool animation, which is one reason why it's compared so much to One Punch Man, along with, it being made by the same person, apparently. But the one problem I have, even though its animation is amazing, is that its art style is kinda garbage, let's be honest. Like, it just is puke inducing at times, particularly during the first episode. And I was just like, oh, why would you do that? I get they were being more faithful to the source material, but there's a reason One Punch Man was like, okay, we have to redesign everything, sort of, because the source material, as good as some of the stories can be, particularly in One Punch Man, the art was never there, was apparently never the maker's strong. But now I want to hear from all of you. What did you think of this anime? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Tell me in the description down below. I'm the Anime Viewer 66. Thank you, and a good night.